All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about something pretty cool, an AI pattern that lets a model basically become its own editor. It's called the reflection pattern, and it's all about a clever idea. Instead of just barking a command at a giant large language model, we can use a smaller, more focused model to give it a little nudge, a hint. This is actually a technique called Directional Stimulus Prompting, and it's how we guide that big LLM toward a way better result. Seriously, it's a game changer for getting high-quality output, and we're about to break down exactly how it all works.
So let's start with a big question. Can an AI actually be its own toughest critic? I mean, can it genuinely look at what it just created, spot the mistakes, and then fix them? Well, the answer is a big yes, and it's not magic. It's all about using one system to guide another, and today we're going to see exactly how that's done.
Okay, here's the game plan. First, we'll tackle what's called the first draft problem. Why even the smartest AIs don't get it right on the first go. Then, we'll introduce the solution, the AI's inner critic, using this reflection pattern. We'll break down the producer-critic model, which is super powerful, see it in action with some code, and then look at where else it's useful. And finally, we'll get real about the costs, the price of all this perfection.
All right, first things first, let's talk about the fundamental issue here. If you've ever played around with a large language model, you know this feeling. It doesn't always nail it on the first try, right? It might just make stuff up or totally miss a key instruction in your prompt, or even just make a simple error. We call this the first draft problem, and it's the very reason a technique like the reflection pattern even exists.
I mean, think about it like this. When you sit down to write something, an email, a report, anything, is that first version ever perfect? Yeah, probably not. It's the exact same thing with an AI. That initial output might be super brilliant and creative, but it could also be full of little errors, or it might have missed one of your instructions, or, just be flat out wrong. This is the core problem we need to solve. And that's where our solution comes in. The answer to this first draft problem is to basically give the AI its own built-in editor, its own inner critic. And we do that using the reflection pattern. It's a structured way to get the LLM to go back and check its own work, kind of like how a smaller model can give a hint to guide a bigger one in the right direction.
So what is the reflection pattern exactly? Well, technically it's called an agentic pattern, which is just a fancy way of saying it's a reusable strategy for making an AI agent smarter. It's a process where the AI is specifically prompted to review what it just did. The goal is super simple: systematically hunt for errors, check the quality, and make it better. Just think of it as a built-in quality control loop.
Okay, so to make this inner critic as good as it can be, we don't just have one AI agent trying to do everything at once. No, that would be messy. Instead, we split the job into two very distinct roles. And this setup is known as the producer-critic model. It's a really powerful approach.
And this division of labor is just brilliant. First up, you've got the producer agent. You can think of this one as the creative force, the writer. Its only job is to get that first draft out the door, whether it's code, a marketing plan, or an article. It's all about getting the task done. Then, the critic agent steps in. This is your meticulous editor. We give it a completely different set of instructions, a different persona, like, you are a senior software engineer reviewing this code. Its only job is to find the flaws and suggest very specific, actionable improvements based on a checklist you give it.
And here's the key. This isn't a one-and-done kind of thing. It's a powerful, repeating loop. So the producer generates something. The critic reviews it. Then, based on that feedback, the producer refines it. And this cycle, generate, critique, refine, can happen over and over again. With each pass, the quality gets better and better, until finally, the work gets the green light.
All right, that all sounds great in theory, but let's see how this actually works in the real world. We're going to walk through a simple coding example to show you exactly how this pattern can take a buggy first draft and turn it into a perfect, ready-to-use function.
So here's the prompt we give to our producer agent. Write a Python function to calculate the factorial of a number. But there are some important rules. It has to include docstrings, it needs to handle the number 0 correctly, and this is the important part. It must raise an error if you give it a negative number. So, the producer agent takes a crack at it and spits out its first draft. Now, the basic logic for positive numbers is probably fine, but it totally misses one of those key requirements. When it gets a negative number, instead of raising a nice clean error like we asked, the whole thing just crashes. It's a classic first draft mistake.
And this is where the critic agent shines. We've told it to act like a senior software engineer, and it immediately spots the bug. And look at the feedback. It's not vague like, this is wrong.
It's super precise and actionable. It points out exactly which requirement was missed, that error handling for negative numbers.
Okay, so armed with that crystal clear feedback, the producer goes back to the drawing board. It adds the correct logic to check for negative numbers and then raises the proper error. And now, the function is solid. It works for positive numbers, for 0, and it handles negative inputs gracefully, just like we wanted. The reflection loop worked perfectly.
But hey, this powerful pattern isn't just for fixing buggy code. Not at all. Its ability to improve quality through these feedback loops has applications across so many different areas.
Just think about the possibilities. You could have a producer agent summarize a dense research paper, and then have a critic agent act as a ruthless fact-checker, verifying every single claim against the source. Or imagine an AI generating a business plan, and another AI with the persona of a skeptical venture capitalist poking holes in the financial projections to make the whole thing stronger. From creating content to analyzing data, the uses for this are just huge.
Okay, so this pattern sounds amazing, right? But it's really important to know that it's not a free lunch. This whole process, this quest for perfection, comes with some very real trade-offs you have to think about.
First up, cost. Every time you go through that critique and refinement cycle, that's potentially another expensive call to the language model, and those API calls can really add up. Second, there's speed or latency. All this back and forth takes a lot more time than just getting a single answer, so it's probably not the best for things that need to be instant. And finally, it's a memory hog. With each loop, the context that you're sending back to the model gets bigger and bigger. It has the original prompt, the first draft, the critique, the second draft, you get the idea.
And that brings us to our final thought for today. The reflection pattern really shows us a glimpse into a future where AI can systematically refine and perfect its own work, taking something from a flawed first idea to a polished final product all on its own. So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this question. If an AI can be its own writer, its own critic, and its own editor, endlessly improving its own ideas, what does that mean for our own human ideas about what creativity and perfection even are?